guys, and welcome back to Feminist World YouTube channel. So today we're going to discuss the difference between dropshipping and wholesaling. So when it comes to dropshipping and wholesaling, you have to ask yourself what type of business and I'm trying to open. So for this example, I'm only going to use what I know. So I started a clothing wholesaling business. First, it started off as dropshipping and then it went to wholesaling. So I'm only going to speak through experiences that I know. I would not give you guys any information if I have not yet experienced it myself. That's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm about. I'm only going to speak through what I know. Okay, so the examples that I'm going to give you throughout this whole video is just going to be about how to start a wholesaling business doing clothing. Okay. So there's other videos on YouTube to teach you other stuff like skincare, makeup, shoes, electronics, all of that other stuff. But for this video and this video only, I'm only talking about clothing. I have to remind you, if you have not yet watched my first video on how to launch your business, please go back there because the information that I'm going to give you in this video piggybacks off of that. So if you have not watched that video, trust me, you want to go back and watch that video, take notes, do some of the steps in that video, and then come back to this one because it will make more sense. So the first thing you need to determine your niche. So what, like I say, this is only for clothing because this is the only thing I know how to speak on. So what type of clothing are you looking to sell? Are you looking to sell jackets, bathing suits, pants, jeans only, shoes only, jewelry only? So you have to determine what type of niche that you're trying to start for your business. And when you determine that niche, you need to do your research on it. So you need to go in and you need to study the market that you're trying to get into. Study it. What are some of the top brands doing in your market? How can you stand out in your market? Who is your clothing for? Is it for a certain age? Is it just for females? Is it just for men? Is it just for kids? What age? What age group are they in? You have to determine all of this information before you even try to purchase anything. Determine who are you trying to market to. Find that niche, and then next determine who you're trying to market to. And you need to be as specific as possible. Don't be vague. Go into it. Okay, so if you're selling bathing suits, so you need to find people who live in a bathing suit weather all year round. So you talking Miami? Are you talking all parts of Florida? You talking California? You talking about overseas, the Bahamas, like the Bahamas. Like somewhere where it's always hot, Hawaii. Like where does your people live? Where do they live at? And what do they do? So if you're saying you only selling bathing suits, and you need to determine, okay, I'm selling bathing suits for people between the ages of 18 and let's say more on the early 30. What are their hobbies? Okay, their hobbies has to be going to the beach, have to be in the sun, have to be into sports. I determine those things is going to help you marketing your business in the long run. So determine your niche and determine the types of people that you're trying to sell to. That's so important. So after you determine your niche, now the question that you have to ask yourself is, do I have room to hold inventory, or do I want someone else to hold the inventory for me? Ask yourself that question because that's going to determine your next step. That's going to determine whether or not you want to become a wholesaler or a drop shipper. Okay? A drop shipper is someone who is, and I forgot to mention, you can either do it online, Google, search it, boom, or you can go in person. Say for instance, you live in LA. That's a fashion district in LA. Say you live in New York. Come on, New York. There's clothing being used everywhere. Say if you live somewhere in London, there's clothing being used everywhere. All you have to do is take the city that you in and type fashion district. So if I was in LA, I would say LA fashion district and it would pop up. So wherever city that you in, search it. And I recommend going in person anyway. I respect online business as well, but I want to have a connection with these people. I want them to understand that my type of business, what type of business I'm running, and to know that I am serious about my business. So I would rather go in person, talk with them, and build a connection with them. Another place that you can check out when it comes to wholesaling is for me, I used to search around town for like businesses that's closing, like business that's about to close. I have the going away sign on it. I will go in there because you never know. You can receive 50 to 70% off on clothing. Like that is a good way to find cheap clothing. But with that is you may find only 2 to 3 quantities of an item. You just never know. But it's always a good start. So if you're trying to starting this business and you don't have a lot of money, that's a good place to start. Is to start where you go find businesses that's actually closing, that's in your niche, and just go and just shop there and get some cheap ass clothing out of there. You may see, like I say, a couple quantity of one item, but still it's a start. Come on, it's a start, boo. So after you done your research, after you done looked up some of the websites to do wholesaling, and I do have an ebook that gives you these exact same steps plus more in-depth information on how to contact these vendors when it comes to purchasing items, and also when it comes to speaking with them about wholesaling and about drop shipping. So I am going to put the link in the bio so you guys can download that ebook so you be prepared and ask some of the questions that you want to ask to them when it comes to starting your business. So when it comes to contacting these suppliers, there's different ways to do it. You can contact them. It depends on how you're going about it. If you're going to go in person, you can speak to them in person. If you're going on their website, you can contact them on their website and talk with them. Or if you're going through another, like a third party, there's different ways to contact these suppliers. And that is the end of this video. Like I said, there's more information on the ebook, so I'm going to put the link down below so you guys can download the ebook so you guys can be more prepared when it comes to starting this wholesaling or drop shipping business. I hope that you guys actually learned something out of this video. If you guys stayed this long, I always say this at the end of my videos: thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you click the like button. Make sure you write your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and subscribe as well because there's more content coming soon. Thank you.